Hey guys, alright, so I want to talk about the cards, alright, because, yeah, the cards actually do matter on a lot of things. Like when you're first learning, right, I went out and got some really cheap cards, and like the really cheap dollar cards, they're just like paper, and it's just like, they were bad. Then I upgraded to cards. There's different size cards too, but the cheaper cards that you get, especially here in Australia, they're you can start to learn cardistry. I did on them, you know, but it wasn't until I got these, the bicycles and my good cards, because like $20 a packet, I don't want to be learning moves on those, and it's just sort of like, okay, I'll put those away until I get, the moves down a bit, and then I'll fiddle with them. But yeah, the bicycle cards, these are the same USPCC, United States Playing Card Company, and that's what my good cards are from as well. They do make a huge difference, so if you're in Australia, look up Chad the Magician. He'll hook you up with bicycle cards. But he's a friend of mine. Just say hey. But yeah, the big thing is if you want to learn the Pharaoh, for all you beginners out there, if you want to learn the Pharaoh, the cheap plastic cards and paper cards, you can't Pharaoh with them. It's like I thought, oh, I'm doing something wrong. I can't learn anything. I just can't get this Pharaoh down. What is it? And then when I got some good cards, which was my $20 decks, I thought, oh, I'll just have a, go with these ones. See, and it went, and wow, so it's so much, if you got the good, decent cards, it's so much easier to Pharaoh with them. And yeah, that's it. Learn the thumb fan. You're gonna drop cards, because then when you Pharaoh, all you do is thumb fan. Yay! So, but yeah, so make sure you get a decent set of cards to start learning on if you want to do certain moves, because you're going to need it. So that's one bit of advice. And it's also just practice. You're going to drop cards. It's like when somebody asks, it's like, oh, how long have you been learning and all that? It's like, well, I started off learning how to play 52 pickups, because you are going to drop cards, and it's just like, whoa. But yeah, definitely check out people like Chris Ramsay, Ekaterina, Jaspas Deck and the School of Cardistry mob, and Rise Magic if you really want some good tips and hints. But yeah, just grab a deck of cards and sit there watching some YouTube. And then just practice the moves over and over again. At the moment, my hands are a little dry and they're splitting. Well, there goes that. But so I've got little cuts. My hands have just dried out. And I know there's a few of you is going to go, well, put moisturizing cream on. Yeah, well, I'm a guitar player and musician, so I don't want to ruin my. I've already lost a lot of my calluses on my hands, but trying to get my hands back in order. So it's just something I just got to bear through and try and work out how to keep the calluses for the guitar playing, but stop my hands from splitting, so I can do little tricks. But yeah, so don't be discouraged. But yeah, get a decent set of cards. That's my tip number one for all you beginners out there, because the cards do make a difference, especially when it comes to things like Pharaohing and learning how to Pharaoh. Yeah. So make sure you got decent cards, because that can be disheartening, because like I was just losing my mind. And it's like the only way, because I'm still learning how to riffle shuffle. Like, oh, I've riffle shuffled all my life, but on a table, and then trying to learn it, right? But that was how I actually. So if you can't get the Pharaoh down yet, do a riffle shuffle. That's what I do. On my lap or on a table, I just do the riffle shuffle to get into that position and then try the tricks. So, you know, that's a cheat way until you get the Pharaoh shuffle down. So, you know, do a riffle shuffle, get in position, works just as well. And you can do that on cheap cards that don't Pharaoh too. So that's how I started learning moves, is just doing a riffle fan onto the table or onto my lap until I get things down. Anyway, that's my tip number 1 video for all you beginners out there. Get some decent cards, and yeah, if you like what I'm doing, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and don't forget to like the videos as well. I'm trying to build this up. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, doesn't. Like I said, I'm documenting this mostly just to see my progress, because I see all these videos of guys like, oh, I've been doing this 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, how? And I've seen a couple people, I think it was Anna D, actually went back and looked at her very first clips that she posted. And that's what made me think. It was like, well, I'm not gonna try and be, you know, as great as some of the people out there. And I'm just doing it because I think it's cool and it's fun, and I'm just having some fun doing it. Yeah. So let's just see how we go. Alright guys, take it easy. I'm Shay. I'm out of here.